All right, let's dive into some whiskey today.
Sound good to me.
You've sent us a whole bunch of tasting notes for Signatory.
Okay.
So we're going to take a deep dive into those.
I'm ready when you are.
You've basically given us a cheat sheet to some seriously delicious drams.
Yeah, these tasting notes are like a roadmap to some amazing whiskey.
Exactly.
And Signatory, well, they're kind of special.
Okay, how so?
Well, they're what's called an independent bottler.
Okay.
So they don't actually make the whiskey themselves.
Oh.
They go out and find amazing casks from distilleries all over Scotland,
Wow.
bottle them up, and bring those hidden gems to folks like you.
So they're like whiskey treasure hunters.
You could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're experts at unearthing incredible flavors.
That's so cool. But how do they even know where to start?
Right. It's like a giant haystack.
Exactly.
But Signatory, they have a reputation for excellence.
Okay.
They've actually won awards for their cask selection. Yeah, they really focus on those unique expressions, the ones that show off the best of Scotch whiskey.
So we're not talking about your average bottle here.
No, no, no.
Well-
This is the good stuff.
I like the sound of that.
They specialize in cask strength and unchill filtered whiskeys.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It means you're getting the whiskey in its purest form.
Oh, wow. So like straight from the cask, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The most intense flavors possible.
This is like experiencing whiskey in its natural habitat,
Exactly.
untamed and all.
That's one way to put it.
I'm definitely intrigued.
And looking at these tasting notes you sent,
Yeah.
you clearly have a taste for adventure.
I do love to try new things.
There's a fantastic mix here. Whiskeys aged in bourbon barrels and those aged in sherry casks.
Oh, yeah. I'm always curious about that.
Plus, some bottled at a seriously high proof.
Ooh, now that's interesting.
So,
I've always wondered,
Yeah.
like, what's the difference between bourbon barrel and sherry cask aging? They're all whiskey, right?
right. But the casks, they make a world of difference.
Yeah. So, like, why do some taste like vanilla and fruit and others are all dark and spicy?
It's all about the cask maturation.
Okay.
The type of cask has a huge impact on the final flavor.
Makes sense.
For instance, you've got the Milton Duff 2015 and the Longmorn 12-year on your list,
Uh-huh.
both aged in first fill bourbon barrels.
Okay, wait. First fill, what does that even mean?
Oh, good question. First fill means the barrel held bourbon before it was used to age Scotch whiskey.
Oh, I see.
So it's the first time that barrel's being used for whiskey.
Huh.
It imparts a lot of those classic bourbon flavors,
Like what?
like vanilla, caramel, coconut,
Yeah,
sometimes even hints of brown sugar.
I could go for some brown sugar right now.
As the barrel is reused, it has less of that bourbon influence.
Okay.
It develops its own unique character over time.
So it's like the barrel is seasoning the whiskey.
You got it. It's adding its own personality.
That's really cool.
And that explains why these two whiskeys have those pear notes you mentioned.
Oh, yeah, those are really interesting.
But then the Longmorn also has this hint of lime, right?
Yeah, and it gets even more perry with a drop of water, which I thought was weird.
That's because water changes how we taste things.
Really?
Some flavor molecules dissolve better in water than in alcohol.
Huh.
So adding a splash, it's like you're unlocking those hidden flavors.
Wow, so it's like a magic trick?
It's more like science, but yeah.
Okay, so bourbon barrels lay the foundation, and then the distillery adds its own unique twist.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, so what about these sherry bombs?
Let's talk about them.
We've got the Bunnahabhain 11-year, the Ben Nevis 9-year, Mysterious Space Side from an undisclosed distillery,
Sounds intriguing.
and the Altmore 17-year.
Altmore, nice.
I know sherry casks are supposed to make whiskey taste richer and fruitier,
They do, usually.
but these tasty notes are all over the place.
Well, not all sherry casks are the same.
Right.
There are different types of sherry, each with its own flavor profile.
Oh, so it's not just sherry, it's a whole world of flavors.
Exactly. You've got Oloroso sherry, which is rich, nutty, and dark.
Okay.
Brings notes of dried fruits, chocolate, even coffee,
Coffee and whiskey.
sometimes. Then you have Pedro Ximénez,
Pedro Ximénez?
or PX sherry.
Okay.
Incredibly sweet and syrupy. Think raisins, figs, and molasses.
Wow. Okay, that makes a lot more sense why those tasting notes are so different.
It really depends on the type of sherry used.
Like the Ben Nevis, it's got that intense sherry sweetness,
Right.
but there's also citrus peeking through.
Interesting.
And then the Bunnahabhain somehow combines smoke and sherry.
Bunnahabhain is known for their peated whiskeys.
Okay, but smoke and sherry, how does that even work?
Well, Bunnahabhain uses peated barley. Peat adds this smoky, earthy character.
Yeah, I've had peated whiskey before. It can be pretty intense.
It can. It's all about balance, though.
Right, finding that harmony between different flavors.
Exactly. And a skilled distiller can weave those flavors together beautifully.
So you're saying smoky peat and sweet sherry can actually be friends?
Absolutely. It can create a really unique and delicious experience.
All right, my mind is officially blown.
Good. That's what we're here for.
Okay, so after those flavor adventures, let's talk high proof.
Okay, bring it on.
I only have one on the list, but it's a big one.
Yeah.
The Macduff 16-year, bottled at 57.1% alcohol.
That's a serious whiskey.
Right. I'm always a little intimidated by high-proof whiskeys.
I get it.
I worry they're going to be too harsh, like a punch in the face.
Yeah.
But this Macduff sounds like it handles its strength gracefully.
Well, high-proof whiskeys can be surprisingly smooth.
Really?
They often have more concentrated flavors. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're harsh.
Okay.
Some distilleries just produce a spirit that shines at a higher proof.
Interesting. So it's not just about the numbers.
It's about finding a whiskey that's well-made and balanced, even at a higher proof.
So it sounds like Signatory really knows how to pick a good cask.
They definitely have a knack for it.
They're showcasing the best of each distillery.
Exactly. And remember, taste is subjective. Right. What you might find harsh, someone else might find wonderfully intense.
I guess that's the beauty of whiskey.
It is. It's all about personal preference.
Okay, so we've explored these tasting notes. We've talked about bourbon barrels, sherry casks, and the mystery of high-proof drams.
We have covered a lot of ground.
But how do we actually use this information to choose a Signatory whiskey?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
It is. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by all the options.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out together.
Okay, good, because I need some guidance.
Well, first, we need to consider a few things beyond just the tasting notes.
Like what?
Like, what's the occasion? Are you looking for a special occasion dram? Something to savor on a momentous evening? Or are you searching for a more casual, everyday sipper?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Right. You don't break out the good stuff for every occasion.
Exactly. I have some whiskeys I'm saving for special moments.
Like what?
Like, my anniversary or when I finally finish writing that screenplay I've been working on.
I love that. And Signatory offers a range of whiskeys for different occasions.
Okay.
For those big moments, you might go for something older.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a single cask bottling.
A single cask.
Yeah, each one is totally unique and limited edition makes it extra special.
Oh, wow. That sounds pretty exclusive.
It is. But for a casual evening dram, you wouldn't need something that fancy.
True, true. So, personal preference, the occasion.
And one more thing.
Oh, there's more.
Your budget.
Right, because whiskey can be pretty expensive.
It can. It ranges from affordable to,
To investment worthy.
Exactly. Luckily, Signatory offers bottles at a variety of price points.
Okay, good to know.
You can find something that fits your comfort zone.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Because there's no shame in having a budget.
Yeah, I'm not made of money.
Me neither. And remember, price doesn't always equal quality.
You're telling me some of the best whiskeys you've had were actually affordable.
It happens more often than you think.
Okay, so we're looking at personal taste, the occasion, and the budget.
Yeah, it's like a whiskey triangle of decision-making.
That's a good way to put it.
So are we ready to pick a Signatory bottle?
I think so. Let's revisit those tasting notes and see what speaks to us.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm scrolling back through the list.
Take your time.
I'm really drawn to that Hain 11-year we were talking about earlier.
The one with the smoke and sherry.
Yeah. It just sounds so mysterious and intriguing.
It's a great choice.
Plus, it's bottled at 46%, which seems like a good starting point for me.
Yeah, that's a nice middle ground for someone still exploring high proof.
What do you think?
I think it's fantastic. Hain makes wonderfully complex whiskeys.
Okay.
And Signatory's selection seems to highlight those unique characteristics. Remember those different types of sherry?
Yeah, vaguely.
Well, this one was aged in a first fill Oloroso sherry cask.
Okay.
So it adds layers of dried fruit, spice, and richness to the whiskey's smoky character.
It does sound pretty delicious.
It's a beautifully balanced dram.
All right, you convinced me. The Hain 11-year it is. But now I'm also curious about that Macduff 16-year.
Oh, yeah. The one with the summer berries and salt caramel?
That's the one. Maybe that'll be my birthday present to myself.
I like the way you think.
It's good to treat yourself sometimes.
It is. And here's something else to keep in mind.
What's that?
Signatory often bottles single casks.
Oh, right. We talked about that.
So each release is totally unique and limited.
So if I find one I love, I better grab it before it's gone forever.
Exactly. The thrill of the hunt is part of the fun.
That's a great point. It's like finding a rare vinyl or something.
Yeah, there's something special about owning a piece of whiskey history.
Definitely. And with Signatory, you know you're getting quality.
That's the thing about them.
They're not just churning out mass-produced bottles.
No.
They're curating a special experience.
Exactly. For whiskey lovers, like,
And as we've been talking about Signatory and how they find these amazing casks,
Yeah.
it just occurred to me. We haven't even mentioned that they've won awards for their expertise.
Oh, that's right. We completely forgot about that.
Yeah. So tell me, what kind of awards are we talking about?
Well, some pretty prestigious ones, actually.
Okay, like what?
Like, they've got awards from the International Wine and Spirit Competition, and they were named Independent Bottler of the Year by Whiskey Magazine multiple times.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
That's amazing. It's like they have the Midas touch when it comes to whiskey.
They do have a knack for it.
So it's not just luck, right? There's got to be more to it.
Oh, absolutely. They have a whole team of whiskey experts.
Really?
Yeah. They travel all over Scotland,
Wow.
inspecting and sampling countless casks.
It sounds like a dream job.
It does, doesn't it? But it's serious business.
Yeah.
They're looking for whiskeys that showcase the distillery, the cask, the whole maturation process.
So they're not just buying any old barrel of whiskey.
No way. They're meticulous about it. Looking for individuality, balance, complexity.
All the things that make a whiskey truly special.
Exactly.
They're like whiskey whisperers or something.
I love that analogy. And because they're independent, they can choose casks from any distillery they want.
Oh, that makes sense.
Gives them this incredible range of flavors and styles.
So it's not just about finding a good cask, it's about finding the right cask.
You got it. The one that tells a unique story.
Right. The one that perfectly embodies what Signatory is all about.
You hit the nail on the head. That's what sets them apart.
Okay.
They're truly passionate about whiskey, and it shows in every bottle.
This has been so eye-opening for me.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
I used to be intimidated by all the options.
I get it. It can be overwhelming.
But now I feel like I understand what makes a good whiskey, especially a Signatory whiskey.
That's fantastic. Remember, exploring whiskey is a journey.
Uh-huh.
There's always something new to discover, and your palate will evolve over time.
Well, after this deep dive, I'm definitely ready for a dram.
Me too.
I think I'll start with that Bunahab Hain 11-year.
That's a great choice. Let me know what you think when you try it.
I definitely will.
And to everyone listening, thanks for joining us.
We hope you enjoyed learning about Signatory.
Cheers.
Yeah.
It's not about the number, really. It's about how it's made.
Right. Finding that balance, even at a higher proof.
Exactly.
Sounds like Signatory knows what they're doing.
Oh, they do.
Carefully selecting these casks
They're pros.
to show off the best of each distillery.
Absolutely. And remember, taste is, it's subjective.
Of course.
What you think is harsh, someone else might love.
Totally.
That intensity,
It's all part of the fun.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've explored these tasting notes, talked about bourbon barrels, sherry casks, the mysteries of high-proof whiskey.
Right.
But how do we actually use this information to choose a Signatory bottle?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It is. I'm still feeling a little overwhelmed.
Understandable. There are so many options.
Yeah. So how do we narrow it down?
Well, we need to think about a few other things.
Okay, like what?
Beyond just the tasting notes, think about the occasion.
Okay.
Are you looking for a special occasion dram? Something to really savor?
Yeah.
For a big moment?
Right.
Or are you looking for something more casual?
Right, an everyday sipper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Different whiskeys for different moods.
Totally. Like I'm saving for special occasions.
Ooh, I like that. Tell me more.
For my anniversary.
Nice.
Or when I finally finish that screenplay I'm working on.
Ooh, a celebratory dram.
Exactly.
I love it. And Signatory has whiskeys perfect for those moments.
They do.
For those special occasions, you might want something older.
Okay.
Like a single cask bottling.
Right, those unique ones.
Exactly. They're limited edition, makes it extra special.
Makes sense.
But for everyday sipping, you don't need to go all out.
True.
You can find something delicious that's a bit more accessible.
Right, so personal preference, the occasion.
And one more crucial thing. Don't tell me there's more.
Your budget.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah.
Because some of these whiskeys can be...
pricey.
Yeah, pricey.
But luckily, Signatory offers bottles at different price points.
That's good to know.
So you can find something that fits your comfort zone.
That's reassuring.
Because there's absolutely no shame in having a budget.
None at all. Not all of us have unlimited funds for whiskey.
Exactly. And honestly, some of the best whiskeys I've had have been surprisingly affordable.
Really?
You don't always have to break the bank for quality.
Okay, good to know. So we're looking at personal taste, the occasion, and our budget.
It's like a whiskey triangle.
A whiskey triangle. I like it.
So are we ready to choose a Signatory bottle?
I think so. Let's go back to those tasting notes.
Okay. Let's see what jumps out at you now.
Scrolling back through.
Take your time.
You know, I'm really drawn to that Bunnahabhain 11-year we were talking about.
The smoky sherry one?
Yeah. It just sounds so interesting.
It's a complex one, that's for sure.
Plus, it's 46% alcohol, which seems like a good starting point for me.
It's definitely a good proof for exploring those bolder flavors.
What do you think?
I think it's a fantastic choice. Bunnahabhain makes incredible whiskey.
They do, yeah.
And Signatory seems to have picked a cask that really showcases their style.
Hmm.
Remember we talked about different sherry types?
Yeah, I remember.
This Bunnahabhain was aged in a first fill Oloroso sherry cask.
Okay.
So it adds those layers of dried fruit, spice, richness
Right.
on top of the smoky maritime character of the whiskey.
It sounds like a really well-balanced dram.
It is. It's a beauty.
All right, you convinced me. The Bunnahabhain 11-year it is. But now I'm also curious about that Macduff 16-year.
The summer berries and salt caramel.
Yeah. Maybe I'll save that one for a special occasion like a birthday or something.
I love it. It is always good to have something to look forward to.
Exactly. And you know what? You mentioned earlier that Signatory often bottles single casks.
They did, yeah.
Meaning each release is unique and limited.
That's right.
So if I find one I love, I
Yeah.
don't want to grab a bottle before it's gone forever.
Exactly. That's part of the fun with Signatory.
It is like finding a rare treasure.
It's like a whiskey hunt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And with Signatory, you know you're getting something special.
You are. Something hand-selected for its quality and character.
Right. They're not just pumping out bottles.
Nope.
They're curating an experience
They are, for sure.
for whiskey enthusiasts like myself.
Exactly.
You know, as we've been talking about Signatory and how they find these amazing casks,
Yeah.
it just occurred to me,
What's that?
we totally forgot to mention that they've won awards for their expertise.
Oh, yeah. You're right. We did forget about that.
So they've actually won awards, like real awards.
Oh, yeah. Some serious awards.
Okay, but there are a lot of whiskey awards out there.
You're not wrong.
What makes these special?
Well, Signatory has been recognized by some of the, the big names in whiskey.
Oh, really? Like who?
Like the International Wine and Spirit Competition.
Wow, okay, that's a big deal.
Yeah. And get this, they've even been named Independent Bottler of the Year
Bottler of the Year.
by Whiskey Magazine.
Wow.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. Okay, now that's impressive.
It is.
Like they've figured out the secret formula or something.
That's more than just luck, though.
Right.
They have a whole team of experts,
Whiskey experts.
Yeah. They're the ones who travel around Scotland,
Okay.
inspecting and sampling all those casks.
Wow, it sounds like a pretty good job.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But it's hard work.
I bet.
They're looking for those special whiskeys.
Okay.
The ones that really showcase the distillery.
So they're not just buying any random barrel.
No.
They're really putting in the effort to find something good.
They're looking for individuality,
Right.
balance, complexity.
The things that make a whiskey great.
Exactly.
So it's like they have a sixth sense for good whiskey.
That's a great way to put it. And because they're independent,
Right.
they have the freedom to choose from all these different distilleries. So they're not limited to just one style,
It's about finding the perfect cask.
the one that tells a story.
Yeah, the one that represents what Signatory is all about.
You got it. That's what makes them so special.
They're not just following trends.
Nope.
They're passionate about whiskey.
And it shows.
You know, I used to get overwhelmed by all the different whiskeys out there.
I get it.
But now I feel like I actually understand what makes a whiskey special,
That's awesome to hear.
especially a Signatory whiskey.
And that's what we like to hear.
It's been a real eye-opener.
Well, exploring whiskey is a journey.
It is,
There's always something new to learn.
definitely.
And your tastes will change over time.
Well, after this deep dive, I'm definitely ready for a dram.
Me too.
I think I'll try that Bunnahabhain 11-year.
Great choice. Let me know what you think.
I will.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.